We're talking about these elections being much more than just caste and religion. Let's have a look at all the other factors and we'll go into some detail as to how important each one is. It's not only about caste, it's not all about the base. If low turnout helps the BJP, high turnout helps the JDU. Men voters go for the BJP, not just caste. Younger voters go for the BJP across all castes. Older voters for JDU. The more literate vote for the BJP, the less literate vote for the JDU. The forward caste, here we get into the caste factor. So they're one of many. Vote for the BJP. OBCs vote for JDU. Muslims vote for JDU and RJD. But when there's Muslim, there's also Hindu consolidation in constituencies with large Muslim vote. So it's not just simply a Muslim constituency with 30% Muslim is going to go against the BJP because there's Hindu consolidation at the same time. Areas with more development tend to vote more for the BJP. With less development tend to go for the JDU. And we'll have people talking about it. We've traveled hundreds of miles, talked to many voters. And you'll get a few surprises about what development really means for a vote. Urban voters, BJP, rural voters for the JDU and RJD. Well, let's go straight into the first category of how it's not all about caste. Let's have a look at the age groups. How does age group matter? We just had on that younger voters vote for the BJP, older for the JDU. Look at that. BJP vote is higher in younger voters versus older voters by 4%. Now 4% swing is a huge amount. And the JDU RJD vote is high among older voters like, I won't mention, 86-year-olds like Dorab, 2% higher. So it's a 6% difference. Dorab, I must say, you don't look 86.
Well, when I'm 90 like you, I'll be fine. I think also what's happening is that younger voters are coming in from the bottom, older votes exiting from the top. So in general, the BJP is on the up because more of its supporters are entering the voting universe. The RJD's supporters are exiting the universe.
No, but I just want to know, this is a cross-section, yes, right? At one point in time, younger are voting for BJP, older are voting for JDU. Yes. Does that mean this the futures with the BJP, or does it mean as these youngers get older, they change?
Yes, they will, but the bulge from the bottom will always be large. But so parties like the JDU have to appeal to the younger voters.
Bihar is the youngest large population state in India. So you have to presume that a very large number of Bihar's voters are young.
Yes.
So let's look beyond percentages. Let's look in absolute numbers.
Right.
So what is 4% of the young?
Correct.
Maybe much higher than twice as much as 2% of the old. It may be 3 or 3.5 times as high. So there is a big difference there. I think this 4% head start among younger voters is the least discussed factor in this election, because everybody that just takes castes and put them in their own boxes. I think once age starts making a difference, the equation begins to change.
Right. This is now, Shekhar, based on historical data, which has been the same over many years, so it's most likely to be the same.
Yes, it's just that today Bihar is much younger than it was 5 years ago or 10 years ago or 15 years ago.
That's a very good point. And I guess it will keep increasing for a while.
Right.
Yes.
So that's very good news for the BJP. And we've noticed that the younger voters tend to be a little more for the BJP. Even
the other parties will figure that out and try and have plans or younger candidates or whatever to attract that vote. Because you can't have such a huge disadvantage when you're fighting an election.
Right.